You coming in, Chicklebug? Hello. There he comes. I knew he would. He's a funny little dog, this little Chickle. He's a funny little chog, aren't you, mate? Come here, you sausage. So, hello. Today I'd like to take a look at this, which is another great book that I have. It's an autobiography written by Sir Bob Geldof, who I have a lot of respect for. I know a lot of people think, well, you know, Saint Bob, you know, he's one of these sort of characters that, you know, plays God, as it were. But he means well. I mean, he's got a heart of gold, that's a fact. And he's had a lot of misery and heartbreak in his life as well, which is not fair, in my opinion. So I first came across this guy when he was part and parcel of the Boomtown Rats, which was really good band, you know. And he spent his childhood in Dublin, so he's an Irishman, and I have massive respect for Irish people. I love them to bits. They've got a great sense of humour. My auntie Kathleen was Irish, and she just made me laugh all the time. So most famous, I suppose, Bob is for Band-Aid, where, you know, give us your fucking money, you know, and all the rest of it. Well, that's Northern Irish accent, actually. Sorry, I'm no good at accents, so don't listen to me. But this book's great because it's actually signed by Bob. That's his crazy autograph. I don't know how he got that together. It's madness, isn't it? It looks like Bum or Bam or something. I don't know. He obviously did a lot of them, so he honed it down to a fine art. But there he is. I don't know, taking a break probably because he used to give it his all. But yeah, oh, that's great. Look, out of Ireland have we come. Great hatred little remained us at the start. I carry from my mother's womb a fanatic heart. W.B. Yeats even. I don't mind being reverenced, greeted and honoured, said Vespulus. I don't even mind being sainted in moderation, as long as I'm not expected to be saintly as well. All right, okay, okay. But yeah, I you know. So here we go. That was his ex-wife Paula Yeats. Her name was, and bless her, she didn't go well. She didn't. She was a massive success and a very attractive woman. In my opinion, anyway. I loved her to bits. I thought she was wonderful, but she had problems psychologically. Her life was very troubled. I believe she ended up taking her own life with an overdose or something like that, which is tragic, absolutely tragic. In actual fact, I hate things like that. But this book's well worth reading. As I say, it's Bob's own version of his life, and there's some lovely photos. So he calls his dad Da, which is typical of often typical of Irish people, your mum and Da. And there he is on a horse by the look of it. I used to go horse riding. Oh my God. Oh dear. the thing, that's his mum, very pretty looking woman, beautiful. But when I used to go horse riding, the horse just thought, get off my back, you know what I mean? And it used to kind of graze, you know. I was sat on the saddle, but it was just grazing, and it was everything I could do not to slide down the front. That's a word I've not heard of for a while. Diphthongs and monophthong. Highly intelligent bloke, Bob Geldof. I know that for a fact. So there he is at school. Looks like he's in some sort of stage play thing, you know, going on there. He's had a hugely, immeasurably interesting life, in actual fact. I'm obviously trying to flip to the photographs, because otherwise we'll be here all week, won't we? So, okay, there he is. Wearing one of my self-made ties in lurid pinks, greens and yellows. So there you go. See, he was always a sort of semi-punk type. And I was interested in the punk groups. My old dad used to balk in fear whenever I played a record. The neighbours, you know, I used to play things like the Sex Pistols, Friggin' in the Riggin'. You know, I can't tell you the lyrics of that because it just is not for YouTube. You know what I mean? I'll be struck straight away. Oh well. my dad used to say to me, "Are you sure you like that music?" And I'd say, "Yes, Dad." It was great. But I'll put it this way: the Sex Pistols album, one of them was called "Never Mind the Bollocks," so you can imagine the content. But so he was in the debating society. I can well imagine, in actual fact, I can well imagine that's Bob, that he was in something like that. To be honest with you, because he's, as I said, highly intelligent fellow and doesn't stand for any monkeying business. That's a fact. So there's no pictures there. Let's flick through. Oh! I see things. I see things. So there you go. What's that? Crosby, Stills and Nash. Goodness me, brilliant band. Crosby, Stills and Nash. If you've never heard of them, which you've got to be mad if you've never heard of them. But check them out. Do the Rat. So it was a rat trap, Billy, and you've been caught. Billy don't like it living here in this town, he said. You know the score. I love the Boomtown Rats. I thought they were wonderful. They just made sense to me as a kid for some reason. Yeah, they just made massive sense as a group, as a band. You know, and followed them massively. I think, in actual fact, I can't remember now because my brain is slowly just dissolving like a mulch. In a compost, but I think that looks like Madonna, doesn't it? I think that was the first single I ever bought, Rat Trap by the Boomtown Rats, the first 45 single that I ever bought. I think so, anyway. It was either that or The Squeeze. I can't remember. I also bought Foreigner, You're as Cold as Ice. But there she is. There's the beautiful Paula Yates. Bless her. She was a very punky looking lady. I found her immeasurably attractive. I just thought, wow, really? You're gorgeous. And she had this sweet sort of smile and voice and everything. She eventually ended up with the chap out of the Australian In Excess. I can't remember his name now. Michael Hutchins. So everything's coming back to me. I've said this before. The man said as he biddled into the wind. But it's true. What are you doing there? You're snoring away, innit? You're snoring away like a snoffish. So there we go. There's some old bits and bobs from there. What we got here? Oh, let's get to the colour photos. Yeah, that's Bob in full pelt. You know, that's him really going for it. He used to absolutely go for it. It's a real shame because there was a great single I loved called "Is This the World Calling," and that's him with Paula, beautiful woman, and ultimately there was what was it? Deep in the Heart of Nowhere, I think the band, the album, was called. There he is with one of his little babies. They had children, plenty of them. There was a joke. What was it? They found. What was the joke? Police raided Bob Geldof's house recently, and they found cocaine, crack, and heroin in the premises. And the rest of the children were obviously at school. Oh gosh! No, they gave their children very strange names, like Trixie Bell and Blee. I can't remember them. I don't know if I'll get any help from this either, but no, I won't, will I? But anyway, silly joke. Oh, Rat Trap, and you've been caught. Yeah, there you go, mate. That's it. So there he is with Bruce Springsteen, or he's taking a photo of Bruce and Michael Jackson, and there's Phil Collins with him. Yeah, amazing career. Good crikey. There he is with Mother Teresa. Okay, fair enough, mate. And there he is with his heartfelt issue, which was to help people not starve, effectively, and be happy, you know. And hats off to him for that. Hats off to him for that. Bless him. So what girl is it? He doesn't mention the name, so I'm looking for the names of his children. I can't remember them now, but they were amusing names like Flossie Mossy, and you know, I don't know. What do I know? I'm an idiot anyway. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. It's just all nonsense, isn't it? Really, it's all rubbish. But oh well. There you go. Ah, that's interesting. Look at that. Ray and Stevie. Oh my lordy hordy, that's awesome. More magic, Tomek. Yeah, I've got a friend visiting. That's nice. That's really cool. So anyway, I'll wrap it up there then. Get the book if you can. It's the interesting information. There's the ISBN number that you need. All the very best wishes. Cheers. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you've made it this far, you're nuts. Cheers.